Why did that turn that off? That's crazy. I just said a bunch of stuff. Was that all muted? Da, 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 da. Super was. Oh my god, it was all muted. I'm such a failure. You know what, guys? Someday I'll learn how to stream. It'll be awesome. It'll be so epic when I know how to stream. You won't even know. It won't even be remotely possible for y'all. My haters will not be able to stand it. There we go. My haters literally won't know what to do with themselves. I'm gonna run an ad. Sorry, haters. You win this time. I'm gonna do this, this, this. Noise. Yeah, I'm insanely ready to play the video game today. I had a rough day yesterday. A rough fucking day. But I came out on the other side of it. Better. More powerful. I leveled up at least 2 of my subclasses. Yummy water. I got yummy Red Bull. I'm ready to play the video game. That is good, man. Ooh. Yep, video game's there. Hi, player. Got. So. That can stop. Mixer, I hardly know her. Is this just like insanely loud? Pshaw! A little loud. Okay, so last time we played, I got double jump and explored a bunch of stuff. I have a list of things, so I don't know what I need to do to get to Act 3. I have no clue. I haven't looked it up. There are a couple of things that I have to do that are kind of on the list in terms of what I think are likely candidates. The main thing being the lady in the person in the tube in Weave Nest Atla. I feel like that character cares about me getting crests, and once I get enough crests, she might be like, hey, you can do something else now instead of losing your mind to the horrible god. So that's what I'm gonna go for, but in the meantime, I have several sort of side tasks that I can get myself into. This stupid tree boss that doesn't let me heal is infuriating. So we're gonna go deal with that. We're doing the fire mitigation. We're doing the plasmids so I can actually heal. Plasmium, sorry, not plasmids. Cleaning strength. I feel like none of this is super relevant to the fight. Sophisticated. I'm gonna look up literally what this does, because I surmise that you can use it on enemies now, which did work when I tried it out. Increases the range of the unit, increases the time enemies spend singing. Adds a unique audio layer. Adds a unique visual effect when playing Needle-In, appearing to be a circle of sound with the camera zooming out. So, okay, so it's not a plot-relevant item. Silk is in such short supply in this fight that I don't think having the run thing on is really going to matter one way or the other. But that's the only thing that really makes sense to me. Okay, so we are going to kill this guy. I don't think he gives you anything super relevant. But it's something to check off. I hate these fucking wizards, man. Okay. So. I can't heal in this fight. So I'm doing this. Seems good. How did I manage to get up here last time? Frick. There's one down. Frick! Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh. Legend spoke of being able to dash downwards. What the fuck? What? Ugh. I swear there was a thing that was like, you can hit this now. Did it just not? Does it just take some time to come out? Frickin' A, dude. I don't think this boss is hard, but it is kind of infuriating to be like, hey, here's the game where hitting enemies is how you get health back. And then it's like, but not for this one. For this one, it doesn't matter. Well, I can heal once now, so that's good, I guess. Well, you know what I should actually probably do? Oh my gosh, dude. Dashing down is kind of sweet. Doing this without double jump would fucking suck, man. Okay, there's... Oh, this is going better. So what's... Oh, jeez. Oh, Jeezy Pete. Come on, man. Fuck yes. I am really glad I did the plasmid thing, because that was ridiculous. Again, I don't disrespect the fight design. It's really cool. I like the like Wicker Man aesthetic, but just not getting health back from anything and not being able to hit the wisps in the air is like, that's brutal. Like, I had to change my loadout to make that work so much. Like this, and this were specifically for this fight. I never use those items. But again, there's a benefit to the idea of like, hey, it's cool to have different enemies in different areas that make you use your tools in different ways. I'm sympathetic to that for sure. But not being able to heal is just sort of an intrinsic part, I feel like, of the Hollow Knight sort of combat equation. So not being able to heal is just tough. All right, I'm running another ad. Okay, we did the thickets. So, where's next? Okay, so we went up. I'm actually just gonna check if this is anything. Wisp. No, just the bone scroll up there and then the mask over there. Okay, because yeah, I went up and then I got the craft metal. Okay, sounds good. Dope, dope, dope. Nice, nice, nice. Whew, get out of here. And I was gonna spend my craft metals. Did I end up doing that? No. Because I've basically got one more to buy from her, and then one more out in the world. And I'm super close to this one. So part of me thinks I should just go get it, because I'm thinking about it, right? Watermelon Red Bull is truly the king of kings. A god amongst men. So that phrase, King of Kings, is like a religious thing, right? Which I didn't know. I had no idea. Because it's like supposed to be God or whatever, or Jesus. He's like a king above. Who cares? So, but the thing about it for me is that I didn't know that. But there is a Super Sentai season where they're all kings. And one of the songs is like King of Kings, King Oger. And so I thought that was like something that King Oger thought about, like came up with. So I was like singing the King Oger theme, being like King of Kings. And then at some point I kind of looked back up into it. Why is that Bellheart? That seems stupid that counts as Bellheart. Whatever. Yeah. So I don't really know what they were thinking for the King Oger. I wonder if they just weren't really... They were like, this is a dope-ass phrase, so we're gonna... Oh, we have the cook to kill, too. I have the cook and bile water. Cook, bile water, and then I have 2 Farfields things to do. I have a enemy encounter, and I have a, and then I have Savage Beastfly. So I think... The only thing is I want to save a craft metal for the laser beam tool. And I don't really want the bomb tool that's up there. So I think I'm going to leave this marker here. But I'm not necessarily going to, I'm not necessarily in the market to use it until further notice. Oh, I should have taken off my... It doesn't super matter. I will also say, like I said, I was playing Hollow Knight. And, holy shit. Combat in that game feels so easy in comparison to combat in this game. Like, the first boss of Hollow Knight in comparison to the first boss of Silksong is like... Was this game made for children? It's not clear to me, the answer. Oh, God. Which is just so crazy for me to think about, because it's like... I don't know, man. Hollow Knight on its own is pretty hard. I think it's also because I feel like, especially because I've been unemployed, I've been playing this game a lot harder than I have played any games in the past, like in a long time. I actually should read this. So yeah, I feel like this combat system is just kind of, it's getting into my blood a little bit. Short-lived sprite born of flickering flame. To live only a single bright moment, what would one feel? Is it glorious despair? Or could it be both? Mixed equal. Many-legged insect, fanatically obsessed with flame. Oh, they do have 6 legs. Interesting. These ones somehow learn to call and guide the scorching wisps that share their thicket. Whether through dominance or reverence is unclear. All right, Father of Flame, Wicker Man looking ass motherfucker. Totem and God, built and worshipped by the burning bugs. The remains of an aged bug were housed at the pyre's heart. The structure suggested they wish for immolation. If so, I have seen their wish granted. Yeah, very cool. No, I love that boss. I love this boss design-wise. It would be awesome. The only issue I have with it is that nothing in it gives silk. And that's not even really an issue in the sense of, like, I think it's a mistake. It's just, like, the thing you have to figure out how to deal with in the fight, right? So. In terms of how to approach it versus the other ones. Anyways, we're going to go to Farfields. And then we're going to go see how we do. I think I want to do Savage Beastfly first. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do Polyp and Cogfly and yeah, this is fine. Because the only other thing is Magma Ward as opposed to one of my blue charms. But I think that this is fine. But yeah, we'll see how we do. I was fighting against this guy. I beat the normal version of it, no problem, but wow, I should really basically just trying to get myself a heal. But at this point, I should just go back to the shrine, I guess, right? I definitely call them shrines. Which is weird because I feel like they were just shrines in Sekiro. Right? Am I on drugs? What were bonfires called in Sekiro? Sculptor's idols. Shrines. Why the fuck do I call them shrines? Oh my god. Solo Giggity. Yeah, hi, sorry. I was alt-tabbed. Yes, Solo Giggity. You were hanging out in the chat the other day. We were talking about, you asked me where I thought the story was going. Apologies for not seeing your message as quickly. I was alt-tabbed Googling other things. But yeah, I think you were watching my stream just the other night. Like 2 streams ago? Like a week ago, maybe? Crit. That was amazing. I 100% should have gotten hit by that. Nice. I feel like it's so important to kill that ad just super quick. Alright, boys. I feel like we're getting close. Unless this guy has just a gazillion health. Into the lava. Un fragment. Yeah. Feel like you gotta just... Thank you. Yeah, I did not struggle too much with the first Savage Beast Fly. But I also did it a little bit later than I think most people did. I'm not 100% sure. But that one I did do some other attempts on previously, so it's not like I was going in there 100% blind. This next one, I am really worried about, to be honest with you. Because the arena is very scary. And I feel like in this game, sort of universally, the arena fights are harder than the boss fights. At least for me, I don't know. Maybe other people have different jobs. A lot of people hate Savage Flies, so you probably were a lot more upgraded if you really think of them. Yeah. I don't have the... I'm on Nail 2. I'm on Nail 2, but obviously I have a bunch of crests, right? Like I have the one permanent slot. I think the hard part about that... I don't know. Because he wasn't that bad in the Chapel of the Beast. I don't know. It's not like he has very many moves, right? He just does the dart across and he does the smash down. It's one of the simpler bosses. So I don't know. I guess I'd be pretty interested to see why other people are struggling with it. But I don't know. Because that one's different from the other one in that it has lava and it makes ads that shoot lava. But if you kill the ads fast, then they don't do anything. Like... I guess that's the part of it that I don't understand. I'm an MMO player. I play MMOs. So my brain is like, if there's an ad, I gotta kill it, right? so when there's a fight that has ads, I'm like, I just want to kill the ads as soon as possible. I think people get a little absorbed with maybe trying to outlast the ad or something like that. I'm not 100% certain. I think I need to go through this door. But yeah, I don't know. Do you have a starting with the orders? No, I do not. I have not done that one yet. I know it exists though, but I haven't. It's actually on my next thing to do. Is to get the Cursed Crest and do that whole quest line. But I'm coming back to a bunch of stuff now that I have double jump. Because I beat the game. I killed... I got the first ending without double jump. And then I went back and got double jump. And now I'm going back and getting more stuff. Because I don't actually know what I need to do to get more endings. If that makes sense. Like, that is not something that I have been made privy to. Jesus. That almost bounced off the wall and it fucking spikes. So at this point, I am thinking my current running theory is that it has to do with getting all the crests, because the lady in the Weave Nest Atla seems invested in me progressing, like getting more powerful, and the way that seems like she cares about my crests, right? So if I get all the crests, then she might be like, and here's how you resist the temptation to get all the silk or whatever. Like, whatever happens in the first ending. She's gonna be like, and here's how to not do that or something. But that's all speculation. I truly have no idea. For right now, I'm doing this stuff. I'm a little worried about this fight. if I'm being honest. I have the cling wall, yeah, right? Yeah. What the fuck? Why did that go away? I didn't even stand on it. This one just seems tough. Clawline seems like my best friend here. Hello? Oh my god. Okay. This is not what I was expecting. Oh, fuck. Ooh, good god. Okay. Come on, dude. Whew. Okay, alright. This was not on my bingo card. Holy shit. Ooh, that was... Whew. Oh my god, that was... Ugh. That was really stressful. That was not what I was really anticipating. This looks breakable. Are you not breakable? Probably not. Jesus Christ. Quick warning, removal of the cursed crest will permanently lock you out of an ending. Interesting. Huh. If I might ask, is it as simple as beating the boss at the top of the cradle with the cursed crest? Like, is that just one of the endings you can get, is beating the boss with cursed crest? I'm hesitant to look it up myself for fear of spoilers, for what it's worth. So I'm asking you the question, so you can feel free to answer, you know, if you want. Otherwise, I'll look into it. That was stressful. I really did not expect the lava chase. Okay, Savage Beast, Fly, Far 5 Fuels. All right, we got to do Gourmands. We got to do Courier's Rasher. We did the Farfield Combat Room. I love these so much. They're so good. Picking them up off the ground. So nice. We beat the boss that was down here. I think I just have to go to Weaven Nest Atla. See, I think my first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna beat up the Gourmand, because I know I need his thing for the... It's gonna be so awesome to just die to these random mobs. That's my favorite part in these games. Not my favorite part. It's the worst part. But it is funny. Of being like, really hard boss encounter. I'm on one heart. What am I gonna do to get out of this situation? And then you die to just like basic enemy. Just they like run face first into your head. They explode you. I'm also... Yeah, I guess halfway. I really want the other silk heart. Okay, let's go back to let's go to Bellheart. Figure out what this reward is. Strange that oh, I guess the encounter with the ads gave me the arena fight gave me a masked heart. Mask shard. It would help if I remembered what things are called, man. What a concept. Yum. Oh, and that's the other thing too, is that I have to do Courier's Rasher, but I didn't want to do it until I had double jump, because I felt like the more movement options I had for that, the better. Okay. I only have $32? I'm not sure. As long as you beat Garissa with a Curse Crest, and you have not completed the Silk and Soul, you will get the ending. Okay, alright. Silk and Soul. Yeah, see, I don't even know what that is. Those are both news to me. Okay, cool. So I guess, yeah, after I get cursed, I'll try to beat Grammar the Silk. That's a good tip. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Because, yeah, I guess it would make sense, right? If you're cursed and then you gain all the power or whatever after killing the... So then I think I should do Curse last. Because I also have to do Bile Water. That's on my docket, too. I'm going to go to the Grand Bellway. I'm gonna go see if there's a quest in Songclave. Pretty cool, though. I remember when we were chatting, I had mentioned something about, like, well, if I become, you know, if I beat the current monarch, then I could gain the power or whatever. And then I beat Grandmother Silk, and lo and behold, I got all the power and got, like, completely corrupted and encased in silk. I was like, kind of right. I was kind of right. It was a cool-ass cutscene, though. I've really enjoyed that one. A very, very cool ending. Yeah, okay. I think when there's new quests, they, like, glimmer, so... Do I have anything for... No, I don't have anything for anybody. Completing any of those wishes will result in you losing the Curse Crest. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think my current objectives then is we're going to Biowater, we're going to Sinner's Road, we're beating the Gourmand. We're going to Biowater to explore the area. And then I have to do Courier's Rasher. And then I'm Slab. I don't know how to get the map for this area, so I just wrote Slab so I knew it was there. Yeah, I think that those are like my 3 to-dos. Biowater, Courier's Rasher, and then the Gourmand boss, the cook boss in Sinner's Road. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Because it's like hard gated on. Lord have mercy on my soul. What is with all those markers? Okay, so before I went to Mount Fae, I found the slab. And I explored around the slab and I got the bellway for the slab, but I didn't get the map. I couldn't find the map anywhere. And so I wanted to remember that there was an area there because I knew Mount Fae was on the other side of it. But I didn't have the map for Mount Fae either. So I wrote down slab so that I would know that the slab was there, so that later I would go through the slab to get to Mount Fae. So since then, since I wrote this, I have since gone through the slab and got to Mount Fae, got the Mount Fae map, and got the double jump. But I still don't have the slab map. So this is just my artist's interpretation of the slab, right? It's a deconstruction of a map in that it's just the word slab. So that's what's going on. Because you get the S and the L and then the A and the B. Right? This makes sense? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. My brain works in extremely mysterious ways, and I'm sorry, but that's just the way that it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Good Lord, what is happening in there? So up, right, and then up, and then right. I think one of my favorite movement things in this entire game is when you jump off of a wall hang, you do a cool flip. And in the platforming sections where you get to do like flip into flip into flip into flip, it's the best. Like the little flip, it's so good. Okay, so I don't need magma charm. So do I want poison or quicker bind? I think I want poison. I think that all makes sense to me. Really hate the slab because most of the time I didn't have a map. And even when I did, the map was so upset because it was super hidden. Like I generally don't. Yeah, I honestly, I got there. I didn't get there through getting kidnapped. So I thought that there was a part of it that was like locked off to me because, and honestly, I haven't looked it up, so I really don't know. This might be true. There's a part of it that I can't get to anymore because the jailer guys are like gone or whatever. And so my assumption was that the map was on that side of it that I don't have. You know what I mean? And I have gone back and tried to find a map there since, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So, I mean, I really don't know. But yeah, I didn't do the getting kidnapped sequence or getting jailed. So it's kind of like the area is so innocuous. Like it basically doesn't, it has nothing to it when you don't get kidnapped. Like the areas that aren't part of the kidnapping are like flat, down, flat, basically. Like it left zero impression. It's got a cool ass name. I like it being called the Slab. I like the enemies that are in it. It's not a, I don't know, it's a cool area. But it's sort of like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how I'm supposed to really. I can understand being upset with the area, but. Okay. Help me kill this guy, please. Oh, there's ads. The fucking booty bump is so funny. I wonder if you can hit those. Well. Crunch. Did you find any benches in the slab? Yeah, there's one slab to the right of the bellway. For a second, I thought you were asking if I found any benches here. I'm like, I just said it one. But no, the bench that's there is very tucked away too. I think it's not even really tucked away. It's just dark. You know what I mean? It's just hard to see because it's dark. I think I like going up here still. Oh, that's what it looks like when you luck don't get hit by stuff. Okay. I had gotten that charm, and I don't think it's procced since. It seems super free. I like the idea of it. Yeah, I found the one bench, but I didn't find any of the any of the any map, which was weird. Wow. It would help if I... Cannot hit that. Okay. Oh, you can hit it, but it just adjusts the trajectory. It doesn't actually... Jesus, man. That's tough. I hate this person. They suck. Profoundly gross. Like, yuck. Oh, come on. It almost feels not worth healing because it's like... If my memory serves me right, there's a very, very hidden entrance somewhere in one of the ceilings of the slab, which allows you to access an enormous part of the slab. I'm willing to believe you, for sure. If only from the perspective of... There's a lot of parts in this game where there's, like, hidden entrances to, like, entire areas that catch me off nowhere. So, yeah, definitely very sympathetic to that. But I never looked into it, so I have no idea. You know what I mean? I'll have to go back and check, right? I gotta, like... Jesus, man. The thing is that, like, unbreakable wall, that's something I understand, sure, but it's not even a breakable wall. It's like a very tiny part of the ceiling, which is something that makes it seem like there's nothing there. And when you start climbing on it, there's actually a whole tunnel. Yeah, no. The one at the top of the thicket is the exact same way. There's not a top of the thicket, from Greymore to Wisp Thicket, like in this top thing. There's like a wall, and you're supposed to, and there's like leaves in front of it, and then you're supposed to like jump up. I don't know how people are supposed to find that shit. I don't know for sure. I think it's one of those things where it's like, that's honestly probably like something the devs added just because they like that shit. You know what I mean? They're not like, ooh, this is good game design. They're just like, ooh, I like putting in secrets for people to find, right? Like, obviously somebody figured it out, and I'm sure that person who figured it out for the first felt like a fucking genius, right? So it's like, and I'm pretty sympathetic to the game design aspect that's like, hey, we're making this, and it's not for everyone, and there are going to be parts of it that even if you love the game, you're going to fucking hate, right? Like, I'm pretty sympathetic to that because it's like, Team Cherry made the exactly the game that they wanted to make, right? So I think that I, at least, am very willing to be like, and there are parts of it that I just don't like. Oh my god, this is not off to a Gucci start. I gotta not get hit by this first. I feel like if I get one thing of healing. Okay, what are you doing, man? You're butt stomp and gunk and swing and butt stomp. Them coming off the wall is crazy. Nowhere is safe. I don't know, man. It's like, I mean, I figured it out on my own, but it took me an exhausting amount of time. Yeah. I guess I'm the type of person that's very much... I know my limits with this sort of thing. Like, I know I'm not the type of guy that's gonna figure out anything first. Or I'm not the type of guy that's not gonna need to look stuff up for, you know, to get all the endings or whatever. Like, and that's something about myself that I'm just like, as a gamer, I'm comfortable with that, right? So for me personally, it's not as huge of a deal because specifically, I'm already bought into the experience being like, I'm gonna have to look stuff up, right? It's a lot easier to be sympathetic to somebody when you search up a solution compared... Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I guess the culmination of my point is I don't know what the solution is, right? Because it's like, here is a problem that people are having with this game design, right? They're like, this is a pain point, right? This is something that somebody really struggled with and didn't have a fun time with. Is it something that they fixed? Did they make it more visually... I don't know. I really don't know. But I think for the first person that figured it out, that was like pretty intuitive for them. They probably felt like a god. You know what I mean? And I'm like, is that enough to justify your suffering with it? I have no idea. Maybe. I have no clue. I'm not a game design man. Well, I don't know. I think about games a lot, for sure. I do not like your ass, dude. That shit pisses me off. But yeah, I'm like willing to admit that that's maybe too much credit given. Oh, come on, dude. Getting fucking killed by this beast's giant ass is absurd. But yeah, I think part of the like secret stuff is like definitely in the conversation of difficulty and like exploration and stuff. I think it's just I think it's one of those things where it's just like there's not a super great solution in the sense of like, I don't know, man. I kind of want Team Cherry to make whatever game they want to make. I think I gotta figure out how to... Let's stomp. Oh my god, that was the worst. That was the absolute worst possible combination of things that have happened to me. I think I am, like, just mega dead. Have you ever seen the review of this game? There's a guy who went viral for reviewing every Silksong review. Oh. I saw a video that was like, it was pretty interesting, but it was like a statistical analysis. The guy, like, downloaded all of the reviews. It's possible that that's the one you're talking about. I really don't know. I linked it to my friends the other day. But it was like a statistical analysis. Wow, they've talked so much more since. Okay, if it is what you're thinking it is, yeah. I downloaded every Silksong review. Here's the data. But yeah, I found that one to be pretty interesting because, yeah, it's like a lot of. It's pretty interesting how it's. This conversation has sort of been like the thing about Silksong, right? Like the divisiveness and like what people like about it and what people don't like about it and all that shit, you know? Oh, that was sick. But I really liked that video because it really did draw some pretty cool conclusions, I felt like. And just from review data, right? Like just from the perspective of people who purchased the game and weighed in, right? All right, I gotta lock in, I think. And I think I gotta not summon my boys. I gotta not summon the squad yet. And as much as I want to go into the second part with full health, I think I gotta use this HP to my advantage. I gotta try to bait the booty slabs, I think. It's like the easiest thing to dodge. It's hard to get the pogos in without being slammed. And I think the other part of it too, and I don't know if this is like a weird argument to make or not, but making things secret in the age of the internet is like really hard. Like there's a thing, I play Magic the Gathering, and for a really long time, Magic the Gathering existed in a world where internet was not like hugely accessible or whatever. And so it's like when spoilers for sets came out, they were trickle fed through like magazines, right? And then like every time you saw a spoiler, it was like, oh, printed on a fucking magazine, right? And it's like, oh shit, the new card's coming out, how cool, right? And it's like the dissemination of information was so much less then. So like the games that inspired the original like Metroidvanias and like Legend of Zelda 2 and everything that inspired Hollow Knight existed in a time where you couldn't just look up on the internet, right? So I feel like they sort of have to fight harder to be like, here's our way to make things secret, I guess. I don't know if that's a super great argument, but it's just something that makes me think of in terms of their inspirations, right? How do you make something super secret in a world where anybody can Google literally anything at any moment? And I think the answer, unfortunately, is like, make it really hard to find. And then people are going to feel really cool when they figure it out, and then they're going to post about it online, and then everybody else will know immediately as well. So, I don't know. By the way, did I ever tell you how I got banned from a stream today because I didn't ask the streamer permission to get some water? You did not. I remember specifically you asking me for permission to get water. Which, for whatever it's worth, blanket permission, you can always get water when you're watching my stream. That's a bonus. That's a free bonus you get from the Zuzu Zone. That is very funny. Get banned, lol. Okay, I'm just gonna heal. Oh, come on, man. That's the tough part about healing, because you're like, I gotta heal so I can heal, but then you're like, jeez, man. I mixed it up. It was the reverse. That's also very funny. Jeez. That's really weird. That's even weirder. Did they just not really get the joke? They think you were being like, I don't know, making fun of them or something? That is really odd. That's even weirder. Strange. It's a strange world we live in, for sure. Well, you know, and also I feel like different streamers, like, at the end of the day, streaming is very accessible. And I feel like people stream for a huge variety of different reasons, right? Like, if you end up in a Twitch chat, a Twitch stream that's basically just like somebody streaming to their friend or whatever, and I don't actually intend anybody to be watching, it could be that situation where they're like, oh god, somebody's watching, I gotta ban them or whatever. Or they're just not, I don't know. Very odd. I guess I'm sorry that happened to you. Seems like a weird situation. Kind of funny though, eh? I think that's what I gotta do. I gotta jump in between the two. Excuse me, dude? What the fuck do you mean? I am insanely lucky. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like the, Alright, there he goes. There they go. Huh? Excuse me? Why did that happen? Come on, man. Fucking the tip of his booty clapped my head off. Damn, what the hell did I do? For sure. You should get some water once you're banned. Yeah, they were worried about your health. They're like, if you're not drinking water while you're watching my stream, I gotta ban you for... I can't be privy to you getting dehydrated. What if that comes back to get me? Oh, I don't have enough... Well, I guess I should have. I should just never not have 700 shards is the crux of the issue. Oh, I popped too many. Well. The tip of his booty clapped my head off. It's what fucking happened. To be fair. Do I speak wrong? Did I fucking stutter? You know what I mean? Like, Is it not exactly what happened? Also, I feel like they look like they have camo on. I think it's just supposed to be like gunk or grime or whatever. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh my god. We're misplaying our fucking gourds. So I feel like jumping in between the gunk was smart. For sure. I am going to die. He bounces back up. His bouncing bubbly butt is getting me absolutely murdered. I thought it was skin? Oh, the thing that they're wearing? It looks like a cloak, like an apron, right? Because they're like cooks, right? I thought they were cooks. They're gross cooks. Not inviting them to cook for me for Christmas, that's for sure. But I'm pretty sure they're cooks, man. It just looks like camo. I guess I can see what you're saying. Like this brown part on their back above their wings. That looks like fuzz. Why the hell would bugs have tan skin on their robes? Yeah. I don't know. But beetles have fuzz. You know what I mean? Like lots of insects have fuzz and fur like on their, in between their pieces of carapace and like on their appendages, right? Also, there's 3 of them, and only 2 of them come to fight me. Like, the thing on them, that looks like hair. Like, that's fur or hair or whatever, for sure. Boom. We're doing spatula, we're doing booty, we're doing booty. We're doing slam. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I was trying to claw line, but I didn't have a fucking... Didn't have a shred of silk, man. Okay. Come on, man. The fucking heat-seeking missile. Pretty sure Hornet is a long-horned orb weaver. Sounds reasonable to me. I enjoy bugs a lot. I have owned beetles. I have owned jumping spiders. But I am not necessarily particularly knowledgeable about like different bug species and such. An orb weaver makes sense for sure. Yeah, because she's kind of got the like points to her. I'm into it. I'm into it. That's a long horn. They are not kidding when they say long horn. That's a long horn. That horn is twice its body size. And yeah, it's 2 of them. But yeah, I assume when you're looking at horned spiders, your options are pretty limited. Yeah, it looks like just kind of the longhorns. Longhorns. I dig it. I dig it. As far as I'm concerned, all of the insects in Hollow are like vaguely adjacent to real stuff, right? It's all inspired by, it's not like they're sitting here being like, oh yeah, this is exactly this genus and blah, 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 right? At the end of the day, they're fucking anthropomorphized bugs. It doesn't necessarily have to be, like, scientifically accurate or... What are you doing here, man? Fine, I'll just go. I didn't want to have to fight you anyways. I've been going the long way for no reason this entire time. Ugh. Yikes. I wonder if I just being so safe. I think I'll just go like one by one. Not off to a good start. Yikes. Dude. From a certain perspective, she does kind of look like a lunch lady. I'm not sure what gender this character is supposed to be, but... Lunch lady of prison. Certainly a pretty prestigious... I'm sure in the grand scheme of Farloom. Not necessarily the highest of the social castes. I'd say we're doing good if I wasn't at 1 health. You know what I mean? Like if I were in this position. Okay. The bounce back is so tough. Believe it or not, you're not the first. Yeah, it resonates for sure. It's very similar. When taking the size to weight ratio into account, is most likely the heaviest horns. Yeah, for sure. Well, I just, you know, again, it's not like I'm an entomologist. But I just Googled spiders with horns. And the horned spider, or the long-horned orb weaver, whatever the one you pulled up was, pretty much the only game in town. I don't know if this is even worth attempting. Can I, like, farm silk off of you real quick? She's only half spider for what it's worth. What's her... Oh, I guess she's half god. There's not really a god bug. Rook. How do those spiders even carry those long horns? They are 3 times... Yeah, I guess I would have to look into the... I would assume that they're maybe hollow or something? The weavers are the gods. Half spider, half... But I was saying, if she's inspired by, We're talking about like, the real life insect inspiration. Very lucky for that one, for sure. The booty bounce just has such a tough knockback. Come on, man. I guess I'm getting punished for not taking the quicker bind charm. Maybe that is just better. Can't remember what I have instead of it, though. This fight's just kind of like... It's tough to even justify binding because it's always sort of weak. Like, it's either... It's hard for it to be anything but curing the poison. But then it's like, if I'm just curing the poison, then what am I really doing in the fight? That was good. And those come out, and then you do a slam, and then doing another slam. Blood slam. Bounce back is so fucking tough, dude. Ooh. Slam. Slam. Ugh. I thought the dad was a good one. The Pale King is closer to a god than Hera was, right? Hera wasn't a god. Hera's the mom. Hera's the Weaver mom. Hera the Beast. Are you a god? I don't think she's a god. I think, yeah. The Pale King's a god. Part. I think there are Weaver gods. Because isn't that what's going on in Farloom? I don't think Hera is, though, right? Because Hera is like Momenon the thinker, right? The other I think the Weavers are not, the Weaver that is Hornet's mom is not a god. I'm relatively certain, right? Because the Pale King is a higher being, not Hera. Question mark? But I'm pretty sure there's a Weaver god in Farloom. But there wasn't one in Hallownest? Man, if only I remembered any of the lore from this game, eh? Oh, off to a great start. This is wonderful. You love stories with vague lore until the lore becomes vague. You know what I mean? until we start asking ourselves these sorts of questions where we're just like not sure if a character's a deity or not. Like, you'd think we should be able to answer that pretty conclusively. I think that's maybe sort of the point, though, is that like anything claiming to be a god is sort of inherently bullshit. Right, like Absolute Radiance got fucking decked, right? In the Absolute Radiance ending. In the ending where we kill it. So it's like, what is a god if something that can't be killed, right? And it's like, okay, so if we can kill it, then it ain't a fucking god, right? So the same thing with the Pale King. He's also not a god. He's just a really strong guy. Some sort of powerful dude. Some sort of creature. La creatura, as they say in the business. Sort of unironically doing quite well. Huh! And we got the lucky dice, bro! Let's go! We got this shit. Or I don't. I don't know. It's not clear. It's not. Count these checks before they patched. Heal. Sick. We're goated. He's cooked. That was so sick because that entire first half of that fight, I was just talking bullshit lore. Killing it on that one is magnifique. The Pale King is last of his kind. Not much is known about his species. Other than that, they could see the future. The future ability came with some downsides which was never revealed. These downsides must have been shit considering extinct. Well, it's also the other cool thing that the Pale King can do, and presumably the rest of his species or whatever, is give sentience to other bugs, right? Like that's honestly the bigger defining feature of the higher beings, is that they give other creatures sentience. So it's almost like it's not really a question of what's a god and what's not a god. It's a question of, okay, who are the things that give sentience to other people and who aren't? Right? Like, isn't that sort of the core conceit? Man, I gotta replay Hollow Knight for this shit. And by replay, I mean rewatch all of Mossbug's videos. What's that guy's name? The Vadi video of Hollow Knight community. His name's Mossbug, right? What's that guy's name? What's this dude? The Hollow Knight lore guy, whatever his name is. That's one of the reasons I'm like, man, I really got to beat this game so I can watch all the lore videos that are like, and now this all makes sense because of Silksong or whatever. I'm like, I gotta beat this game so I can watch those. All right, that's a cook dead though. I appreciate the distraction of all the lore stuff. It somehow got me to lock the fuck in. And now we gotta do Biowater. Because I don't want to do Courier's Rasher yet. But that's my next one. Is it weird that I'm more looking forward to Biowater than I am Courier's Rasher? Here's a theory. What if Hornet and the Knight inherited the future seeing ability from the Pale King, and they aren't actually just gaining foresight? Very cool concept, but I think pretty solidly definitely not a thing, because she like leaves behind the cocoon, right? And he like leaves behind the shade. I like the idea though, because again, I play Final Fantasy 14, and like that's like the whole lore of us, of you being able to improve in fights in that game and wiping is because you just like see a whole version of the future and then improve upon it or whatever. So definitely an idea that I'm down with for sure. Bear. I like bears too. Yeah. Struggling. Dear Key. I have no idea what you're saying, Solo. Yeah, I was like trying to figure out what the fuck you meant. All right. I think I'm going to... There's got to be a bench, right? There's no way. As you can see, I have done some of Biowater. Oh, I can just do that now. Sweet. I was trying to say fair point. Like fair. No, I get you. Very reasonable. Autocorrect is a menace for sure. Wow. Get bodied. Imagine knowing how to play the video game. Couldn't be me. Yeah, it's a cool idea though. I feel like I feel like there's some world where that's maybe an idea that they went with or whatever. Cause yeah, I kind of agree that, I don't know, I feel like leaving the cocoon behind is like sort of ambiguous too, right? It's like any enemy worth their salt would probably make it like just punch the cocoon as soon as we leave, right? Like if that's our escape plan, wouldn't it make sense for them to be like, fuck you actually? I like this person. They're a freak. I vibe with it. Certified Freak of the Week. So I wonder if the thing that Hornet gets by being like the daughter of the Pale King is less the this is just going awful for us for sure. It's like having the sentience regardless of the existence of a higher being, right? She has her own sapience, right? If every death costing you a penny, would I? Like, would I play the game if every death cost me a penny? Probably not. I would wager at this point I am nearing the USD price of the game, though. Right? Because I bought it at like $20. No, there's no way. That makes no sense. 2,000 deaths, right? I shouldn't have had to use a calculator for that, I'll admit, but my brain ain't good with math. I don't know what to tell you. If Rook's still in the chat, he can attest. I probably would not play the video game if it cost me a penny every death. Just on the principle of the thing, unfortunately. That's not the door I need to go through. It's this one. Every game. Oh, if every death gave you a penny? Wow, that'd be the freest thing of all time. Yeah, of course I'd fucking play it. Yeah, even not dying unintentionally. I feel like there is some incentive to not getting that good, for sure. Well, maybe I should have swapped out my tools and stuff. I guess I can when I die. Right, it's all the orbs. It'd be a pretty ambitious video game, for sure. Well, these are like fat versions of the guys from the Gardens from the first game. Can I get up there? Sweet. I don't think that there was any point in me doing it that way, but it was pretty cool. What if you get 1,000 from getting the game, but every death you lose $10 and you eventually 100% the game? I think that there's basically no way I am gaining money off of that. As much as I hate to admit it. I think it would probably get me to not play the game even more from the POV of, like, that'd be really stressful. I think I would be thinking about trying to make my money back the entire time, which would just be such an unenjoyable experience. And if I had 100 deaths, I don't think there's a single way I'm getting to 100% not with 100 deaths. I think I would legitimately, like, crash out. Like, I think I would have a panic attack about it. Like, especially when, like, monetary, like, trying to get my value is concerned. I think I would just really struggle to have any fun at all with the video game. What's your deal? How do I need to make you go up or something? Left. Hey, that's not Grindel. Get him, boys. Yeah, I killed this one. Lose $1 per death. Oh, $1 per death? $1 per death is a lot better, for sure. I don't keep a death counter on my streams because I'm lazy. And because I play a lot of the game off stream. So I think it would be hard for me to sort of quantify where I would be at in that sense. I think there's definitely a non-zero. With $1 per death, I think that there's a non-zero world where I make money. I don't think it's a super good chance, though. Like, yeah, right. I'd be a little surprised. I'd be a little surprised if I... What the fuck did your shit do to me? Jesus Christ. Do I think I have currently? It took me like 5 deaths on that last boss. It took me like... I think my average deaths on bosses is like 6. And that's being super, super, super generous. Like, Lace easily took me 20, I think. I think I'm in the 200 deaths range. Because I really don't die to... I know I literally just died to area progression. But I don't die to area progression as much as I do bosses. Because I play pretty experimental. I play a little fast and loose when I fight bosses. Because, like, dying and learning is sort of the point for me. Yeah. I feel like I'm at, like, 200 or something. That just sounds right to me. I have no idea. I don't know if that's above average. I don't know if that's below average. I really don't care. But yeah, that's at least, I think, where I stand with it. Increases healing effect. I'm trying to think. I feel like the extra damage is not as important. And I think I want the compass instead of the running. Yeah, that's what I needed to do. I needed to get running instead of... Or compass instead of running. So do I want base silk up? I think I want base silk regen up for faster silk spears. Okay. This all makes more sense. But yeah, I think with $1,000 and $1 every death, I think there's a pretty good chance I make at least some amount of money. I am not willing to put... I'm not willing to guess on how much it is. I would wager at least $100 probably, right? I keep going to the wrong door. I'm gonna cough. Sorry. Jeez. Not fun. But yeah, I'm also like not... I don't know. I'm not the type of guy to be like, I beat the game in blah, blah, blah amount of deaths, and I'm so cool or whatever. Like, I really... The game's going to take me as long as it's going to take me, frankly. And to both myself and my viewers, that's all there is to it, right? Like, if you expect me to clear the game any faster than I'm going to clear it, then you're sort of in for a bad time. I love this lucky charm, dude. So sick. What a fun idea for a item. Okay. But yeah, that's just my personal sort of ideology about it. And I felt that way about pretty much every... I'm never trying to compare myself to other people. It's just, I'm not the universe's best video gamer. You know, I'm just trying to have a fun time. I'm just a silly guy trying to have a fun time with his friends. My friends are these cogflies, by the way. And my wonderful viewers in chat. You and he were buddies, eh? I do not care for these guys, I will say that. Okay, so that's this. So this guy has 100% of the game and he has died 117. Gaining $100 for playing Silksong 100% sounds like a great deal to me. Even getting $20 is a pretty divine deal, all things considered. Oh my gosh, dude. You know what? We're really lucky that those pins don't give you bile. The bile debuff. Just holistically speaking, that's a huge W for the community. It jumped towards me as it died. That's so fucked. We gotta be near. Okay, it's over there. All right, this is... Even though this is all theoretical, we should be... Yeah, for sure. Exactly. I need $20. I only have $120. That's fine. The other thing that's skewing my, like, perspective on a lot of these areas is, like, I like playing the video game, and when I'm not playing on stream, I end up just, like, farming stuff. So I just, like, have a bunch of rosaries, and I have all the shops bought out. So it's, like, running into places and having to buy, like, it's just not a... I am sure a lot of people came to here and did not have $60 for the fucking bench and Bellway, which is just not a problem for me right now. Team Cherry is the only person I've told yes, King 2, and Lego the only person. Yeah, for sure. I really don't follow developers that much, for sure. But with a game like Hollow Knight, it's hard to not, like, look into it and you know, appreciate the... Oh, is this the other side of the exhaust? Oh, interesting. Well, time to go rest at the bench again. It's hard to not be like, oh, you guys are, like, wizards, right? Like, you guys are just true magicians of our age, being able to make this stupid-ass video game. And that sort of colors what I was talking about earlier, where I was like, I just want them to make whatever video game they want to make, right? Because it's kind of like they've earned it from a certain perspective, even if it pisses you off. But again, I'm not. What am I? I don't know. That I'm willing to admit that's a little bit of a fanboy argument. I don't think that necessarily has a ton of actual weight. My God, my eye. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, no, it's pretty wild. Okay. First game. Yeah, see, Hollow Knight I didn't get to till way after release. I had never played a Metroidvania before Hollow Knight, actually. It is now, like, one of my just favorite genres of video game, period. Another memory locket. Cool. Nice. It's a damn good first one, for sure. The fact that these explode is so funny. That gave the, like, secret stuff noise. Oh, if you don't have any money, you can come up here, and there's enough money for you. That's nice. Game design. Yeah, Hollow Knight's so good. Do I need to go down? I guess I should go spend my dollary dues. I don't know, who cares? Money doesn't matter. Oh, you can chain reaction those. That's fucked. That's fucked up, actually. Well. Poshanka! I already did her, obviously. Crazy to think that I was only 10 when I started playing Hollow Knight. Bro, how fucking dare you make me feel that old? That's so fucked up. Yeah, I pretty much got to this guy and I went, that's fucked. I simply would rather not. Poshanka. I'm trying to think, oh, you can't go up. Good for me, I guess. Okay, so... Poshanka. I started in 2017, I'm 17 now. That's crazy, dude. Good gaming, I guess. What else do you play, man? Do you play Souls games? Obviously, I play a shit ton of those too, so... kind of... part and parcel for me. That is crazy, bro. How did you find, like, when you were playing Hollow Knight when you were 10, were you like this... were you just like completely immersed, completely enraptured? Or did you have to like figure everything out? Like what was that gaming experience like? Because for context, the games that I was playing when I was 10, I'm 28. So being 10 years old is a very far distance away from me. I've been not 10 longer than I was. Wait. It's been a long time since I was 10 years old, okay? So... oh shit, what was the thought I was gonna have? Fucking A. Did you like look stuff up? Were you like, this totally makes sense? Because when I was 10, I was playing like Newgrounds Flash games. You know what I mean? So like the idea of playing something as polished and awesome as Hollow Knight when I was 10 absolutely would have blew my fucking mind. Like, the best video game I played when I was 10 was probably, like, Sonic 2 on my grandma's Sega Genesis, right? Like, and that was, like, when we visited on the weekend, for holidays. Like, it was not, like, my regular gaming experience. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. Yeah, Luna. Fucking Sonic 2, baby. It's a great video game, but we did not make it past Chemical Plant Zone very many times. Oh, those guys actually deal damage? I thought they were just like innocuous floating things. A moth leaf lagnia. A rare karma bug of Billwater? Nah. That's probably not accurate. Well, when I was 10, I also had my DS, so I was playing, like, customs inspection. Like, I played, like, some Zelda games. Like, I had, Phantom Hourglass and stuff. Provolone. These guys are weird. They remind me of, that one cryptid. I hate these guys. I hate whatever's going on with this dude. Oh, are you like the worm? Get away. Are you guys killable or what? At least it didn't drag me down to the water. Yet. Well, it got me into the water. Fucking A. Yay! Yay, blue buff! Hooray! Magic dice! Prevent me from dying, please! Oh, this is bad. Oh, that was bad. Stop your Silk Songs playthrough and sit down and play cheese and crackers. Well, come over with the cheese and the crackers. I will play with you. You gotta understand that back then, Holiday wasn't as popular as you see today. If you have the time, take a look at the Weird and Wonderful World trailer for the Holiday. It really shows how much it's... Yeah. Because I didn't, like I said, I didn't get to Hollow Knight until after everything had come out. I want to say I started playing in 2018 or something like that. I could look on Steam, to be 100% honest with you. And I am kind of curious, so we're going to do that. We're going to open up my Steam, we're going to look at my library, we're going to click on Hollow Knight. Oh. Some of my friends are playing Hollow Knight. Oh, I beat the... I didn't realize I had the speedrunner achievement for this game. That was not something I knew I had. 2020... Yeah, okay. Acquired my first charm in 2017. And there was a long break between 2017 and 2019. So I must have bought it in 2017 and played it, and then picked it back up in 2019 and finished it off. That's crazy. What a good video game. Pick you up a pack of churro donuts at the grocery store. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. We should hang out tomorrow, Luna, for sure. I don't know if you have other plans or whatever. Something on my hair? Is it my hair? I can't look at my camera right now because of the way that my shit is. Tough to say. Dot on my screen. Okay. You have me frantically like sweeping away at my own hair. I'm glad there was nothing on me. No plans. Nice. We should watch One Piece. Straight up. But I also might play more Silksong. This game's sort of disgustingly good. Frustratingly excellent. How do they know I'm gonna jump? That's what I want to know. How do they know that I'm jumping in the air when they throw their knives? My steak is too juicy. Oh! It's too juicy. Oh my god. I appreciate that. Thank you for the hydration. It's genuinely nice because I forget. It's too juicy. Dude, I love the giant popping like blue effect of you just got your ass saved by RNG. It's so satisfying. Okay, so then we go up. We're going up. Really glad I didn't get hit by spikes there. The spikes kind of look like the coral ones, eh? So, we could go up and then left, but our cocoon is to the right, so we should probably get our cocoon. I don't know what made you say that. Steak is so juicy. Come on, man. That's so fucked up. Oh, Jesus. It's so juicy. That's actually so fucked up that they're like, here's this area with these like very docile enemies, and then they're like, welcome to the tunnel of pain. Right, I really gotta heal once. How? Oh, I keep spending my silk. Fuck. I love the needle, man. It's so good, but That's good. What's this way again? Some horrible shit. There's a bench. No. It's if I'm remembering correctly, it's a King of the Hill reference. There's definitely a part where Hank goes, "Oh, it's so juicy." Thank God. Please. Also, generically speaking, there are times where people... Well, I guess that worked. Okay. Great. Love that. Love that for us. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong fucking way. I went all the way down this fucking thing thinking this was the one that I was trying to get to. I thought my fucking souls were over here, but they're in the other way. Because this is this room. I'm gonna crash out. This sucks. This is horrible. This is so bad. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We got full health. Love you. Got him. Oh my God, dude. I'm gonna die. This is awful. Something awful is happening to me and my body. Oh, these guys respawn at least. Kind of forgiving. Go right and then up. All right, we're cheesing this one out for sure. Video game. I have the charm that says I have an extra silk heart, and then my shit regens faster. You don't think that I deserved? I'm sorry. What? Oh, I have to go down. Fuck. We're going down to the right, gang. It would help if I remembered that. Huh? It made copies of itself? What the fuck was that? Why? Why are there just extra guys? Why did extra guys happen? Please kill that man. I hate that there were more of them. Why were there more? All right, now my guys are being obnoxious. I don't deserve to be alive from that. But that's okay. Alright, my entourage. So they can die. So then the question is... does it matter? Right? It's a great part for claw line, for sure. Okay. We're just gonna keep claw lining until it stops working. Sick nasty. And it's a full mask, baby. Absolutely love to see it. Fuck yeah, dude. I didn't even think I was gonna get that. Oh, Clawline, my beloved, my beautiful baby boy. You're the greatest. That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT! Okay, so that section would have been much worse if I had not done it the way I did it. That's for sure. And I might still die. Who's to say, really? Catching me out of the air is so fucked. I'm dead. No, these fucking water worm monsters. God, that's horrible. Okay, we got our extra mask shard. Not much. I'm approaching the cap, I think, right? The max is like 10 or something. I've got 9. It's pretty sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're at 8. Okay. Remembering, yeah, I gotta go all the way up. We're going super far up. Can't go in there. Goes spit. I kind of knew that was going to happen. That is what I get for going the wrong direction. Excuse me. Definitely put input a slash. Okay. Wrong one again. I have to go down. So awesome that I forgot that twice. I think we're closer in good business, though. This is up. I skip those guys. Yeah, I am gonna be super safe though, and just do a little bit of cheesing. Just cheese my health real quick. A little bit of cheese action, a little bit of Havarti, a little bit of provolone. You know how it is. Okay. We are just here to collect our dollary dues. We're trying to get the fuck out of this godforsaken hallway as fast as we can. Not like that, though. Alright. Boom. Alright. Now we cheese some more. Sorry to be participating in such cheesing right now. Just not in the business of leaving things up to chance right now. Alright, good enough for me. It's gonna be awesome when I say that I'm not leaving up things up to chance. And then I stop healing at 3 masks left, and then I end up getting killed, but it'll be fine, I'm sure. Okay. Come down here, maybe? No. I guess not. So what's over there, though? It's just money. I have no need for money. Okay. I have a feeling... Oh, that looks super breakable, but okay. What do we got going on over here? What's over here? Is it something horrible? Probably. Oh, God. What do I have to do? That is so bad. I think I need to kill you. Not because I have anything against you in particular, but because my chances of doing that successfully after not healing are pretty low. So what do I have to do here? I have to like claw line off and then double jump? No, there's no way that that's right. I fell so far. Well, taking that as a sign from God to do this real quick. It's not gonna work if I do it bad though. Bad though. Gonna call that good. I'm gonna kill this guy for sure. This guy needs to die. Six, 7. So that's that guy dead. Which I think is sort of a net gain for us. Okay, so this is just the bottom of this. All right. So the bottom of this pit is the muck maggots. I think that's actually literally is what they're called. Fuck my life. Can you spit straight down? Thank the fucking Lord. Tough. Okay. There we go. All right, so that's definitely the more intended route. But then how do you get up there? Because if you come off of this... Okay, then we can go here. Okay. I would have wanted to do this I hate this video game so much. It's ridiculous. Where does this pop me back out? I thought that wall looked breakable. God damn it. Okay, so now what then? There's just nothing? There's just nothing over there? God fucking damn it. This is just an empty room now? That is so fucked. That's worse than the trapped one. That's worse than the not working one. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing for this video game to be doing to me now. Like hour 40. So then... So then what do? Nothing? Come on, man. Yeah, I don't think that there's a way. So unless there's something secret in this room, which it super doesn't seem like. Oh my gosh, man. Brutal. Well, I guess I'll go down into the pit. Tough. I thought that there was a boss somewhere. I was under the impression that there was a guy to fight. Oh yeah, I didn't go all the way over here. Okay, alright, this is making more sense. Hey everybody, this seems bad for them, huh? Okay. Hate this. Let's see what's down here. The one good thing about having the muck curse or whatever is that if you've got it, you've got it. You know what I mean? Sort of no real ifs and or buts. Which means essentially, I realize falling into it takes away silk too, but from a certain POV, it can't get worse, right? I can't be not able to heal and also get that same debuff again. I can't get double fucked. The video game can't double fuck me. Only single fucking is allowed. Okay. I'm a little terrified about what's ahead. So I'm gonna at least get my lumps in here. At least that far. Oh, interesting. Sort of didn't expect that guy to respawn, but... Help me progress, boys. Kill all these dudes. Oh, interesting. I think it activated it. Kind of neat. Oh, fuck. Terrifying. That's brutal. Ah, there'd be something. At the very least. This better be a fucking bench, man. Swear to God. Oh, Jesus. Okay. This looks bad. Please no bait. Please no bait. Be real. Be real. Fuck yeah. Okay. So. One more. Good for me. Okay. Silk region. Yeah, this is all fine. I wonder if I could have gotten in there that way. Their shells are ours. Their souls are ours. Our hate is forever. Sounds like a bad mentality to have, man. Is this always the same guy? Yeah, looks like the same dude. Whoa, the force of my cough blew shit off my desk. My God. Spoken like a man whose hate is temporary. I regret to inform you that all my hate is very temporary. That's just not the way I roll, man. Casual hater detected. Very casual and proud of it, I hate to say. So yeah, I guess the only downside here is that to get back, I have to... There's probably some cheeky way to do this where you don't take a... Why would there be that on the ground? And then there's traps. But there's because I can rest and then go left and then, but it's so much longer. Casual hater detected. I love that thing, man. That shit fucking owns. I'm so unsympathetic to that. Why? Why is that the only thing up here? Why did I do all that platforming for dollars? Money. Primitive Curse. It's pretty good. Why do... Is there a lore reason you guys just keep coming back? Plentiful Pest. I guess that explains it. I guess it's 'cause you're so damn plentiful. Fucking, yeah, it's literally Blighttown. Blighttown mosquitoes. I hate these guys. For sure. I didn't deserve to get saved by that, but getting saved by it did make it feel worse, if that makes any sense. This is a big-ass area. I did not expect this to be this big. Oh, God. This is the arena, huh? I'm just here now. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought I was not this close to it. Oh, no. The pain begins. You guys don't even exist. You guys are new. Some type of new hater. It's good, they're helping. It's good, though. But it's good, though. Alright, let's take a look here. So that's all the way back out to that side. I am going to make use of my heaps and heaps and heaps of Silk Eaters and do that. So that I have full juice. I really don't care about the money, to be fair. But the full juice is more what we're talking about here. Ooh! Sick. All right, cool. We've solved it. Sort of. We've solved a part of the problem. Clawline continues to be really good for those who are interested. For anyone wondering, for any interested parties, Clawline's awesome. Okay. Some umbrella boys. Oh, that looks like a breakable. Seems like this is not just a shell room, right? Feels like there's gotta be something else here. Surely. And yet, there's nothing. And yet, he gives me nothing. Go, girl, give us nothing. Type shit. Well, I guess this all sort of worked itself out. Now I'm at the boss. Shit. Well, didn't. This is a tough boss run, huh? I realized I sort of sidetracked myself with extra stuff, but this is pretty far to go. A button, if you could really just get your shit together, please, that'd be awesome. Would really just Super appreciate it. Appreciate ya. Yeah, I have been made aware of that for sure. Oh, that is the way to go. Okay. Getting saved by that is so funny. It feels like I'm cheating. The last judge boss run is so easy, though. I truly don't know. Just don't fall. You know what? Just jump correctly. I don't... None of the enemies... If you lose the first cone guy, nothing else chases after you. Right? Like, look at... I mean, you can look at the stream that I did Lost Judge. It was like, was not that hard. I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm crazy. This is awful. I mean, 100%. I wouldn't even... It's not even... I don't even think... I wouldn't even... There's like one part where if you jump left and miss the wall, you can fall and aggro 2 enemies. That's like the worst part of it for sure. And I'm sympathetic to that being bad, for sure. But I don't know if it's that bad. Again, maybe I'm crazy. So... Oh, they explode. Interesting. I'm definitely on the spectrum of this one being bad, though, because that run is pretty absurd. All right, now do I fight the guy? Oh, that's not safe. Okay, all right. Not about. Oh my, Jesus. That's so many more guys than I would have expected. Is somebody calling me? Okay. Okay. Oh, you guys do, interesting. Fuck me, dude. I know that there's a dude. I know that there's a guy. You can't trick me, video game. Okay. That was a really long gauntlet. That gauntlet was like 2 more waves than I thought it was going to be, to then also be followed up by a boss. That's crazy. Okay. So, now that I know that that's what I'm here for, right? That's the experience we're getting into. Let's do some stuff, huh? Let's maybe switch up our build a little bit. I think Fast Bind is probably better than base regen. And I think that maybe I can do that. Maybe that's just good for not getting lost on the way, though. Eh? The cogflies are so good. I love the cogflies. Those guys are my homies. Homie. Tough. Built Ford tough. And I feel like I got the claw line use here that like saved me from being in the pits once. I'm never gonna be able to do that again. For sure, for sure. I gotta find like a up is... rough. So that's that. Is good, I guess, right? So can I do this now? Yeah, I just don't know if I can realistically guarantee that. And I'm still like one short. Fucking heck. That's good at least. Like minimum losing like 3 masks on the way here. That's so horrible. Oh my gosh, dude. I got a claw line. I think I got a claw line to the guy. It being like the dramatic ending to it is so silly. I got a claw line to him when after he's done with the suck, I think. Okay. Oh my god, man. You're kidding me? Oh my fucking god! That is preposterous. Why him have projectiles and also the projectiles explode? Were they like, it's too easy? Like, I guess I don't... I'm not quite sure I see the vision, as it were. That's fucking crazy. This would also be one thing if it was like there was one room that had the like infinite killable if there was one room that had the infinite killable mushroom guys, then it would be like, all right, I can just whatever. You know, I'll take a break on each run and farm out 8 soul to get a heal off. That guy's just gone now? I just banished him to the fucking Shadow Realm? What do you mean? What are you talking about, video game? So if I don't take any more damage, we're at full health for the boss, which is kind of sweet. I say, what are you doing over there, man? You're just fucking jumping around. What a creep. They're like trying to throw spears down. Okay. They're successfully throwing spears down, I guess. My god. My god. Oh, I want to cry. Fucking A, dude. The game is so fucking benevolent for not. I guess this would be a time to figure out if I can throw any of those back. Just hitting the spikes early. Yeah. Okay. That's funny too because it's like I just gained 1 extra mask, and you wouldn't know it based on the performance in that fight there. You would have had no idea that I had an extra piece of health there. I gotta just spam through that one, I think. Honestly, please, come here. Yeah, do it. I gotta find out. Where'd that guy go? I think whacking them seems like it doesn't reset jack shit though. It's weird that they just vanish. Gives me the feeling of like, I think now I'm in the mindset of just like, let's get some more reps in. Say as I just like completely flub literally everything. It's crazy that like just everything explodes in this fight. You're a new guy. I've invented a new guy. He fucking hates my guts, man. It's kind of hilarious that these like traversal orbs are like by and large kind of the exact same. that even come from these ones? Okay. Duly noted. Boy, howdy. I died all the way over there, did I? Died over there, huh? Couldn't have died just a little bit closer, buddy. I gotta just... Well, I mean, again, I got a gazillion of these. I should just do that. And then, if I die, I die. Could have happened right there, even. My God, man. Come on. I'm too stupid for this crap. I'm gonna go into the arena and see what I can learn. Being right on top of them is actually kind of sweet. Me, dude. Oh my God. I feel like this is one of those ones where it's like, especially with this part right here, you can't really count on anything. Like, I feel like there are some boss runs where it's like you're able to get it down to such a science where it's basically like you do the exact same thing every time and it goes exactly the same way every time. Whereas with this one, it's like there are a lot of variables, which is kind of, I don't know, novel, I guess, right? Whereas like we're kind of used to just, oh, I'm not saying it's good. Let me be just super clear about that. I'm not saying it's good. But it is interesting. Because it's like, if I have to do a different thing every time, then it kind of makes the boss run different every time. Just would be nice if it was different because the game was sort of doing something that didn't make me want to tear my eyeballs out, right? That would be sweet. Okay, that's pretty good, right? How is that possible for me to fuck up? That seems crazy. Why was that? How is that even in the equation? Oh my God, that made me think guys were spawning. Fucking A, man. Fuck. Jeez. There's like another set, right? There's like more guys after this. It's like still one more wave. Okay. Just gonna do this. Not off to a good start, obviously. He dives into the goo. He spits the goo and the goo explodes. He dives. The things throw. He suck. Me when he suck. Awful. What are you doing over there? What's your deal? Why do you want to be over there? Fucking hate you. If they just were projectiles instead of explosive projectiles, it would be one thing. This is like if Blighttown, if there was just like the toxin guys from Blighttown respawned, number one. And then also like we're just like 25% chance to give you toxic before you're getting into... What was that lady's name? I almost did not make that platforming section. Whew. Didn't... I am gonna attack someone. Okay, so I gotta be careful about the jump on the spiky guys. Okay, if I do destroy them, they don't explode as bad, question mark? They don't explode at all? Oh, no. Wish you could trigger the traps to kill the guys. That would be awesome. And the thing is that you can't really... There's like another round still. That one feels like it should be the last wave. Then there's one more round, guys, which is just sort of crazy. Crazy statement. Okay, so don't get killed by it. You know what I'm saying? It's just he's so handsome. Pardon? He just has one where he's like, and then I make guys? That's... should have claw lined, man. If I would have claw lined, I wouldn't have. I have to. My God, dude. How was I not? My controller died. My controller died. Oh no. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh man, that might be a sign. Might be a sign. How could this happen to me, man? It's crazy that one of your attacks is just like summoning 2 more guys. That's so fucked up. All right, I'm gonna give this one more. I think I'm gonna be done for the night because this is, jokes aside, like I get that this is sort of the meme area of this game so far. Boy, this is still tough, huh? Still, even knowing the joke, like even being in on the joke before I got here, is still tough for sure. So I think if this is not. If the next one isn't just like, oh, perfect, I'm like, get him to a stagger point or something like that, like I do that good, I think I'm gonna probably call it a stream, which is fine, because it seems like my okay. Come the fuck on, dude. Oh, this is this room. Okay, all right. Well, I might do that then. I said that earlier, where I was like, oh, if there was only a room that was like had all the umbrella guys in it, and you could like farm silk super easily on the run. Not really realizing that it did in fact exist. Just sort of had to think about it for more than 2 seconds. Being said, that being said, I'm not sure how much difference it's going to make, especially considering the fact that you have to get out of here via a way that's pretty likely to give you a... pretty likely give you a Badooly kitten. Get out of here. Laser beamed. Well, it doesn't super matter. Did he just say Shaw? Did he Shaw me, bro? And the other thing, too, is it's just like, I don't even really know what I would get. Like, 240 silk would just be like... me sort of. Trap. I also feel like having an extra spool would be huge here because I would have enough for second heal. Claw lining over here is awesome. There's definitely a way to hit him as he comes in, but... Fucking A, man. Sweet. The hell are you talking about? I wish he got hit in his own head by his stupid traps, man. Dude. Well, figured out why that is the way that it is, I guess. Oh my god. He's just like barely out of reach the entire fight. It's not terrible so far, I guess. I'm like getting no damage in, but I'm not. Yeah. I feel like that's. I don't know how many needle hits this guy's gonna take, but at this rate... Oh, frickin' A, man. Like, if I could get him to spawn and get hit by his own stupid orbule, that would bring me so much joy. Yeah. You're over there. Oh my god. Yeah, leave me alone. I just want to fight your damn boss, bro. All right. I lamed it out pretty far with him. I feel like it's doable, but I have to be done right now. That's so stupid. Oh, what a goofy ass boss to be so fucking annoying. All right, get my OBS pulled up here. All right. We gotta kill Growl. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, anybody that tuned in. There'll be more soon. I really want to beat this game so I can look it up all the lore about it. So Take it easy. See you later. We're gonna raid somebody, and then we will be done. Is there anybody that I'm following that I can stream? No one playing anything. Sort by. They got rid of the similar viewers to you thing. I don't know why. Alrighty. Oh, they haven't started their stream yet. I'm gonna raid this person because they literally just finished the thing I'm doing. Oh, God. Raid time!